episode 27, I think, of the Ghouls.
Episode 27 of the Ghouls.
The Ghouls. How are you?
I'm good. You have to carry the show while I untangle it.
Well, it's been a weeks thus far. I think nothing happened. If I'm correct, we did Bar 13, the one mic we do a week. I think, is that fair to say for you as well?
Yeah, it's the most consistent one we've been to more than any. It's our home base, dude.
Yeah.
It's our favorite place to go. It was a classic night as well. Dunbar was there. Who else?
Amir, folks.
Raph
And
Amir. Bob C, the great Bob C, the great Mrs. C.
Bob, Mr. and Mrs. C, thank you. They're our biggest fans. Thank you guys for watching.
Oh, my gosh. We love Bob C,
We love
folks.
Bob C and Mrs. C. The C's, we call them
Oh,
the C's.
my God.
The ABCs.
The majority of women I met are C's.
But not Mrs. C.
Mrs. C.
She's an A+.
Mrs. C is great. We love Mrs. C.
Mrs. A+, I call her.
Oh, say can you see?
How you doing?
Trans,
get out. Sixers on tonight.
Game 6 tonight. I've been predicting. We both were talking about. We think it's going to go 7, but we think that the New York Knicks will prevail.
Yeah.
And man, Maxey pulled them back from the brink of an early offseason last night, or 2 nights ago rather. Tonight's Game 6 in Philly. I wish I could have gone to it, but it's too much money.
Yeah. How much was it?
The bleeds were like 200.
Oh, gee,
it's like for first round, you can't do that.
That's like WrestleMania.
Yeah, dude. It's going to be an incredible atmosphere, and it's a rivalry game. But yeah, if they win, I believe, who do they get? The winner of this plays
Orlando.
The winner of Orlando and the Cavs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is their year to make it. If they don't make it this year, I mean, when are they going to get a weaker East than this? Celtics are the only real team.
Right.
But
what can you do?
I'm a woman in a man's body. I'm non-binary. I'm a gluten allergy man.
You're a gluten allergy man.
I'm immunodeficient.
Immunodeficient?
Yeah.
Oh, what does that entail?
I'm immunocompromised.
Well, you have to wear your mask when you're immunocompromised.
Oh my goodness, wear your mask to Jake's balloons. But yeah, I was thinking today. I was driving. The heat is on. It's hot out.
Oh, the heat is back, baby.
I've been sleeping out here on this couch because I like it's cool on the skin.
Yeah.
That's what I say when I'm out here and it's cool, and I say.
I hate this. Don't stop. I'm not a fan.
What do you mean? You just watch it for 15 seconds.
I know. I was trying to see if I can add to it.
I was purring.
I didn't like it.
You don't like anything I do.
No, I hate everything you do.
Oh man, I hate binaries.
You hate binary code?
Yeah, I hate all these zeros and one. And it's crazy because I be binary as fuck on some shit. I be like a 0 or a 1.
I hear that. Morse sometimes. It'd be Morse.
Yo, my man Morse. Yo, he got the code, bro. He be cracking it.
He got the code, bro.
He be cracking it.
He do be got the code.
We wanted to say. Let me say while we're thinking of this. While I'm thinking of this, you're gonna give a happy birthday to former guest of the show.
Oh, Brandon Combs. Happy birthday.
Brandon Combs. We love this guy,
Him
folks.
and his lovely girlfriend.
Yeah, he was a great boyfriend last night. He went out with his girlfriend for his birthday. He didn't go to the mic, but that's all right. We didn't see Tay there either.
No. And
it was, you know what it was? What was yesterday?
First of the month.
Yeah. Oh,
Get up. It's the first of the month.
Yo, why do first of the month people always be wildin'?
What was it? Do you remember like a first of the month, like a ghetto snack you used to get all the time as a kid? Because
Cheez-It Grips.
Those weren't ghetto. Were they ghetto? They were
bite-sized Cheez-Its.
They were the hot thing to get.
They were hot, and they had the little cookie ones.
Yeah, they weren't ghetto.
Well, they haven't been in circulation in like a decade.
No, but at the time, that was like a go-to snack.
Yo, they was like the game. Hate it or love it.
I gotta go one. Goober. You ever have Goober?
Oh, Goober's ghetto? They still make it.
Yeah, but Goober's ghetto.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is.
Goober's just for the poor.
Yeah, the ghetto.
All right. Well, listen, there's some poor whites.
There's poor whites.
No, they live
then
in the
they're ghetto too.
The whites are so ghetto when they're poor. It's disgusting. It really is. They chew. They spit in the bottle. They say, "Look at it. Look at it. Here it is. Here's my spit."
I miss those days. I used to do that all the time.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, it's disgusting. It's a dirty habit.
Oh well. No,
Dice had a joke. So's wiping my ass.
it was.
That's me, a big comedy aficionado.
It was just something different. When I first started doing that in high school on the wrestling team, it was just so like different. I was like really interested in it. So
Dip?
I learned, because I didn't know there was so many. Like I never heard of that before I got to high school.
Chaw?
I never heard of that. I never even like seen it before.
What'd you think that was the ads were all for in the convenience stores and everything?
I thought they were just like different types of cigarettes or something like that. Or, like
Yeah.
I had no idea. So then I would see like Copenhagen or Skoal. I'm like, oh, what's this? So you go to the brand and stuff like that, and you do research on it. And I was like, this is very interesting. And it was a hobby of mine for 9 years, and I stopped doing it. Yeah, it was like Rain Man, really.
Chew Man.
Chew Man.
That's what they call any gay guy you could think of. That's what they call Elton John. Chew Man.
Chew Man.
Oh man! And speaking of the Jews.
Oh yeah, did you see that bill? The bill.
Oh yeah, the bill. I don't give a shit. They extended the what constitutes anti-Semitism publicly. Stunning that the Jews get, and so there's a little bit of trouble. People call them out, and then there's new laws.
Well, it's not all Jews. It's the ones that, I mean, how disconnected from society can you be to think that passing that bill will be okay? That makes no, like, how pompous can you be to write a bill saying that, like, what was the bill again? To say that, like,
yeah, they extended the boundaries of what's anti-Semitism, and it's like including like a lot of anti-Israel talk, and it's like these people they're bombing.
Exactly.
I mean, it's not like they're Obamas. You can't just blow up kids and get away with it.
Exactly.
It's a damn shame.
Yeah.
But these kids on the college campuses, I like the cops are beating the hell out of them. These kids going to the fucking $60,000 a year schools and they're living in tents. I hope the cops beat the shit out of all these kids, and I still want to be anti-Semitic.
There was a thing we had you ever hear of keg crawl before?
Keg crawl?
Yeah, in Widener they used to have like a bunch of different frat houses would have kegs, and you just go.
Oh yeah, I've heard of a keg crawl. That's what I do when I crawl across the floor here when I've got my 12 empties on the ground.
Yeah. But there was a fight one time. The cops had to get involved, and there was a cop that smacked a white woman in the face with a taser. And
was she hot?
I don't remember,
No.
but it was like I was like, good.
Yeah.
It was awesome. I was like, that was one of the like.
And he just was thinking about doing it with his mule, with his hog.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But I was just like,
it was fucking hog, dude. fucking throwing up on her fucking balls, dude.
It was really awesome, though. It was like just cool seeing that, like just like, oh, finally, this woman has faced no adversity for any decision she's ever made her entire life.
No, remember that time?
And then she gets smacked in the face with a
parents bought her that
taser.
one pair of jeans, but she wanted that other pair of jeans.
Oh, when they bought her the BMW instead of the Fiat. That's
Folks,
what, yeah.
I wanted the Fiat. It was one of the black Fiats.
Fiats aren't really a sought after car for.
No, I'd rather the BMW.
Rather so would I.
But stupid women would do that. They just want what they want.
I like Audis. Audis are nice cars.
I like Innies.
Innies, ooh. Speaking of stupid women, there's this big trend going on the TikTok. Are you on the TikTok?
No.
Okay, and well, I'll tell you about this. The trend. It's women that are saying.
What?
I like the little pose. You do.
I do that every show.
I know. I actually laugh every time. There you go. There was a thing going around. There's I don't know why it made me laugh.
For the audio people, I'm kicking, folks. It's like a
Folks,
chorus line.
He's kicking. There was a thing.
I'm in the stirrups. It's like I'm a woman. I'm brave, folks. I was getting. This is turning into Two in the Stink.
Yeah, that's what when we get better, more subscribers that way.
Yeah, or if it's going by weight, 17 in the Stink.
Yeah.
Fucking pig.
We were there's a TikTok trend going around, and it was women asking their boyfriend stuff. If you had the choice to leave, like, there was women are saying this, like, if they had the choice, would you rather stay in the woods with a man or a bear?
And they've said bear, I imagine.
They've all said bear.
What about man, bear, pig?
I didn't think about man, bear, pig.
It's like, well, what do you want to be, eaten or eaten?
Yeah.
You know?
It really, yeah.
Yeah.
Cereal. I'm super cereal, guys.
No, I don't even mean that. I just mean the guys are going to eat them and the bears are going to eat them.
Yeah.
I'd love to watch it. If a woman got mauled by a bear in front of me, I'd probably do cartwheels in excitement. I would love that. Or a man. I'd love to watch anyone, especially.
No, that was one of the worst. That's probably one of the worst videos I saw. I saw a guy get his face ripped off by a bear in China.
Oh, that's the one Combs sent you.
Oh, that was brutal.
When I was a teenager, some kid came up and showed me a video of a guy who was going around stabbing the homeless. Like he would go up
I
to
saw
people.
that one too.
That made me cackle. I was laughing so damn hard. That was so good. I still remember where I was seeing that, and I laughed. There was one. I watched one of a guy hanging himself. I watched one of a guy
didn't see
getting
that
his
one.
hand chopped off. We got to go back on that website later.
No, I'm not watching that.
And they had gay sex on there. And
no.
no, no, no.
Remember the you remember the BME Pain Olympics? That was that.
What?
The guys cutting off their penises and balls.
No.
You ever saw that
No.
one?
Well, they're brave, Luke. They're trans.
I saw that. The funniest video I ever saw has been completely scrubbed off the internet. I can't find it anymore, but I'd watch it I would go with my buddy to the library during lunch, and we watch people dying all the time. Julian, if you're listening, shout out to Julian.
Julian Edelman.
Not Edelman, Bells. But we were watching these videos. There was a guy who was just, I told you this, I think I said this on the podcast before. There's a guy who jumped off a skyscraper in Philly, and the noise he made when he hit the ground was immaculate. It was so loud, just a. It was insane. You see red mist go everywhere.
Oh yeah, I'd love to have.
Crazy.
Well, I told you, our good friend Nick watches not the War Hero, the other one.
Yeah.
He watched it during COVID. He said, "Yeah, when I was bored at night, I would just sit. I'd watch the videos of the people on 9/11 jumping off the buildings. I guess they said I'd rather fall than burn. I don't know if they thought they could land on something, but they definitely couldn't. It was a stupid thing to do unless they just didn't want to burn."
Would you have jumped, or would you just? I would have jumped.
I would have crashed in the plane behind me. No. I would have been one of the Jews profiting. No, I want to also mention while it's on my mind, we've got a new member of the family here. We've got a new cast member on the show.
We do. Yeah, I brought him home last week.
Luke was at a diner. I'm gonna grab this guy.
Andrew's Diner, folks.
John Cena hat, my Undertaker shirt. We've got a new friend for Alan. We've got the Kool-Aid Man.
Yes.
Ice cubes.
Yes.
He's got. Now this is how you know he's non-binary because he's got 3 ice cubes. It's not a 0.
Yes. Dap me up, cut.
Yo, Kool-Aid Man. Yeah. How do you like being in the family? How do you like being part of the Sick Ghouls? I love it, man. That's great.
Yeah, we're adding to the DEI here.
Yeah, the lore grows. We've got everything that we do immediately becomes canonized.
Yeah, so now we have Kool-Aid Man here.
We've got the Kool-Aid Man. We've got a lot of friends, okay, and we're all.
I never really had Kool-Aid at all growing up.
It's awesome.
Really?
It's awesome.
Really?
We got to get a pitcher and the packets, and I'll make it.
All right.
We're
gonna make me some good cookout Sunday cookout today.
I've been trying to cook. I got a great recipe for ribs. I was telling you about. Can I use your slow cooker to make it one day?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna get it. Man, tomorrow payday.
Payday.
So I'm gonna be hitting the grocery.
Well, yesterday was payday too.
Oh yeah, you got. Oh yeah. Yesterday, yo, May 3rd. You getting paid on May 3rd?
I wanted to tell you about this. This has been happening at how often do you go to that convenience store across the street?
Only when I need change for the laundry machine.
You don't really get to forget like little things.
No, I never do. I just hit the wah.
Okay, that's probably better. There's a woman in there.
Oof.
The two I like. There's 2 people I liked in there.
Yeah.
And there's a younger woman who always drives me up a wall because every time I go and I pay with my debit card, she always goes, EBT? EBT?
I probably slapped the bitch.
I said, no. I said, I'm buying a Twix bar. I'm not using it on my food stamps. It gets me so riled up. I get so angry.
Yeah.
How couldn't I be, though?
EBT? Dot on face? Dot on face?
Shitting street? Shitting street?
Bala,
Super money on.
We love the guy. He's back from India. I saw him last week, and he killed.
Did you see him when he put in the chat? He was telling Damon, he goes, let's do this. Let's do Gojo, then Raven. Gojo, then Raven, then Malins, then Fergies. It's like, you want to do 4 in a night?
There's Fergies tonight?
I think there is. He sent a chat about it.
Oh, I didn't read the group chat yet. We have a group chat.
He's a madman.
the name changes, but there's about 20 of the comics in it, and we just bullshit. We shit on people. We hate women. We hate all sorts of goofs.
Oh yeah, we like Sarah Craig though. She's fantastic.
Sarah Craig's the best. She's a future guest on the show.
Did we talk about High Minded
last week? Did we
on the podcast?
Oh.
Roaring success, High Minded as always.
Oh yeah, High Minded was great. I think we did last week, but what did you want to say about it?
I forget. I just wanted.
Yeah, High Minded was great. Then I did the Joel show last week, and you had a show that you killed on.
Oh yeah, Chalfon at the Louis Pizza with
Louis.
Nadaza got me on that. Our buddy Nadaza. Shout out Nadaza.
Future guest.
Future guest. Yes.
Terrible Flyers fan, but future guest.
Yes. Thing is with the Flyers. I know you hate the Flyers. I love the color scheme.
All right. Well, then.
Love the orange.
Then fucking go to Little Caesars.
Love
like
Little
orange
Caesars.
So much.
Love Little Caesars.
Me too. I always go back. I
know.
say I hate it.
Well, because it's such Little Caesars is so worth it for the price.
Oh my god.
It is really worth it for the price.
There's a Kiss song from a universally hated album that I actually think's pretty good, where they go, "Hey Little Caesar, nobody messing with you. Hey Little Caesar." Every time I eat that, I sing that to myself.
I was never a big Kiss guy.
Oh, there's a lot to like.
Yeah?
Yeah, you got to get past the hits. There's some less. And Gene and Paul are insufferable people. I hate Gene. Hate Paul.
Gene's bad?
Gene is the Trump of...
Oh, Gene
Simmons is the... You mean Chaim Witz?
No, Paul. Which one's Paul?
Paul's
Simon?
the star child. No, Paul Stanley. Paul
Stanley.
Simon and Garfunkel.
Yes.
Paul Stanley's the star.
Is he? I didn't know he was insufferable.
They're like Hogan with interviews.
They just lie.
They lie constantly. Gene Simmons thinks he invented this.
Oh, of course.
Because there's on the Love Gun album cover, it's a painting of them, and his hand is kind of like that in the painting.
Yeah.
So he's as if he fucking sat there with his coloring book and drew that out.
Yeah.
The dumbass. I love the music though. And when he spits the fire, that was like one of the first big rock concerts I saw. Was Kiss in 2010 in Scranton. But it's only they just supposedly ended for touring. I think they'll tour again. But they had Tommy Thayer and Eric Singer playing the characters of Ace Frehley and Peter Criss. They just had them go out in their makeup, which it's like give them their own character. I get why they didn't for marketing purposes, but give them their own characters or like
that would actually be better for marketing purposes to give them their own characters.
I agree. You're gonna after 2 tours, they're gonna have the new faces.
I do love that. I mean, it's not gay. I know it's not gay, but it's kind of, I don't know why I feel embarrassed. But I love the whole getup they have. I like the face paint.
Oh, it's awesome.
It's so awesome.
Nobody was doing it at the time.
Yeah.
They did it. They used to have because they'll have especially in their 70s, early mid 70s when they were starting, they would they didn't have the money to invest into a huge thing. So
right.
When Peter Criss would drum on a levitating drum kit, like the platform, they'd have a bunch of guys pulling ropes to get him up in the air behind the stage.
Holy
that's how
crap.
they do it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I know. Could you? And I would imagine trying to do that at 13 for something. Can you imagine us trying? We're trying
lifting up one burlesque woman.
Yeah.
You pull out your fucking back.
But the difference is if a burlesque woman kissed me.
No. Yeah, your skin would melt off.
Oh gosh, we love Wellborn. And I
love Wellborn, good guy.
Oh, yeah. He's at a golf tournament this week.
Yes. Shout out to Mark. And Tom will listen to this and be like, "Oh, Mark, you said something about Mark."
Yeah, Tommy App. We love Tommy. I haven't called in a while. I have to call in, and I'll behave this time, Tom. I swear to God. Our favorite show after tonight.
After tonight,
we gotta have Tommy on the show.
Yes. That's like our Sick Ghouls afters.
Yeah. You want to go to after? We have the After Ghouls.
That is the After Ghouls.
We're the After Ghouls, folks. We love Tom. We love Narayan.
Narayan, folks. Not much. This is the longest I've been off Twitter.
Oh yeah, he deleted for his mental health. He'll be back.
I'm trying not to.
I'll be back
for the 30 days. I'm trying to get off because you just see so much just horrible shit.
Yeah, Twitter's awful.
Because I want to see seeing that text when you sent me the thing about the anti-Semitism bill thing. I got mad seeing it because it was ridiculous.
Oh, I always get.
But it would piss me off because I would see 15 other tweets about it that would piss me off.
Mm-hmm.
It's I couldn't.
One of the reasons I hate Twitter is Emmanuel Acho. I blocked him, but the stuff that
that's one other thing. I don't see anybody like that anymore, and that really helps me a lot because
Well,
Emmanuel Acho is the worst. Emmanuel
the H.
Acho.
You pronounce it. I didn't think you did either the first time I read it. He played one.
Every time you see an African name, you always assume the way you should put that it's spelled is wrong. So you try to do something. That's what I did because I thought it was spelled Acho. But Emmanuel Acho is the worst sportscaster of all time.
Yes, he's terrible. Guy has no clout. You wonder how he gets the job. He probably caught somebody.
Oh, he's a handsome guy and he's well spoken. That's why he's black.
Trained well. He's good at he hits all the marks. But it's like he's emulating what he thinks is a good broadcaster.
Yeah, and he's just doing the like remember when Jacksonville? Oh, we were watching at the bar when Jacksonville came back against the Chargers.
Epic night.
Great night, with Mack and Dunbar. But when the Chargers came back and the Jaguars came back against the Chargers, Emmanuel Acho the next night. Acho. Fuck. Let me repeat that. When the Jaguars came back against the Chargers, I can't fucking speak. I got the vaccine.
It's all right.
This is horrible.
Go on, honey.
I feel bad.
Pretend you're Sicilian.
All right, I'm Sicilian. All right, here we go. When the Jaguars came back against the Chargers in the playoffs, Emmanuel Acho was on TV, and he was talking shit to Chargers fans. Because what do you think about that, Chargers fans? What do you think about that?
Big
I
Jaguars guy, Emmanuel Acho.
Yeah, the budding fan base of the Los Angeles Chargers.
All three of them. The team that plays 17 road games a year.
Yes.
Because the fans in the stadium are always outnumbered by the road team. They move for those who don't follow football, stop listening. No. For those who don't follow football, they moved the San Diego Chargers to L.A. and no one gives a goddamn. But they needed to have two teams at that big field in Inglewood that they made.
They should have kept them at San Diego, though.
I agree.
San Diego, Supercharged. But I do have a little, I like the 2019 or 2018 Chargers?
Why, you like Austin Eckler?
No, not Eckler. I like watching the Chargers. And I think they lost to the Patriots in 2018 in the playoffs.
Oh, I remember that they did.
And they upset the Chiefs, and they went for it on 2, and they got it. And
that was the last year before Mahomes, right?
Yeah, no, that was Mahomes.
That was Mahomes.
That was the first year of Mahomes starting.
No, Mahomes because he never lost. He never had to play. Was that Mahomes starting? I don't think it was Mahomes starting.
I swear to God, it was Mahomes starting.
Let's look that up. I don't know. Jamie, pull that up for us.
All right.
I thought his first year starting was that one where they lost to the Pats in the conference championship.
That was his first year starting. Yeah, same year.
Oh, the Chiefs won the game.
No, the Chargers beat them in the regular season.
Oh, in the regular season.
Yeah.
I'm sorry then. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you meant in the playoffs.
No, not the playoffs. No. Yeah, it was.
That wasn't me backtracking.
No. I didn't think you were. Yeah. But Philip Rivers threw a pass to Mike Williams and for a 2-point conversion. They beat the Chiefs at Arrowhead, and I was like, "That's fucking badass."
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, that's bad." I was real jazzed up about that because I like Rivers a lot.
Oh, I love Rivers. Dadgummit,
yeah.
He could have been a NASCAR driver.
Oh my God, yeah. That's one thing I will say I want to go to is a NASCAR race.
They're fun. I've been to dozens.
Where have you been to around here?
Pocono.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not. I mean, that's only like less than an hour from where I grew up.
You know what I really want to see at a NASCAR race?
A death.
Crash.
Yeah,
I want to see a crash.
I've seen a few happen right in front of me that have
really?
been good. There's a few good Pocono ones that have happened. There's an Elliott Sadler one. If there's any old NASCAR heads,
is there any deaths? You see any deaths?
No, deaths don't happen in that often. It's Dale Earnhardt. It's crazy. That's like Princess Diana dying. Like he's the most popular one, and he died. And then I watched that video so many times.
So how did he die?
He cracked into the. You never watched the video? You had to have.
I probably did.
He hit the wall head on, and it was before they had these safer barriers in. That's what they call them, safer barriers. That sounds like a fucking cornerback.
Safer barriers, yeah.
But
this
my man Safer. Safer barriers. You know what I'll be telling you? He be smoking crack all day. No, but I 6th round draft pick of the Buffalo Bills. We love him. He hit the wall head on, and it was the end of the race. They were driving. He owned Michael Waltrip's because he had his own race team towards the end, but he didn't drive for it.
Mm-hmm.
His Dale Earnhardt Motorsports or Incorporated, and Michael Waltrip was leading, Dale Jr. was second, and Dale was third, and it was like the ultimate. The perfect way for it to end. I'm sure he would have rather his son win over Waltrip or whatever, but then he crashed. He went in front and with Sterling Marlin, and then went in front of Ken Schrader and hit the wall hard. And I guess his face hit off the steering wheel, and it pushed everything into his brain.
Oh God!
And then Ken Schrader gave an interview the one day, talking about and when I looked in the car, after we crashed and I got out, I ran over and looked in Dale's window, and I knew something was bad. So it's so what? You saw his brains oozing out of him?
Yeah, what the fuck?
And I posted a picture the other day, or I sent it to the group chat. Actually, I just sent it to Mike Steve, and we laughed. It was a picture of Ken Schrader smiling, and it's that's what Ken did when he looked in Dale's window. He grinned. He went,
yeah, that's a
"Oh yeah!" That's the brains leaking out of Dale Earnhardt.
That sucks
Praise
though
Dale.
for Junior though. It sucks for
Yeah.
Junior.
Oh, there's a video of him running to his dad after, he's run out of the car. And Michael Waltrip, he won the Daytona 500, the biggest race of his career. Then he found out his friend and boss died.
Yeah, that's
So,
insane.
Could you imagine that? I would be like, seriously? But yeah, and then Darrell Waltrip was caught. And this is Mike and my favorite thing ever. Darrell Waltrip, Michael's brother, the guy who won the race, his brother, who was a legendary race car driver, was calling it. And he's going, "Come on, Mikey. Come on, you got it, baby. Come on, Mikey. Oh, man. Mikey. Oh, I hope Dale's okay." But in fact, he was not. He died. That's my earliest memory watching that race.
Really?
Earliest memory. Because it's pre-9/11, same year. It's pre-SummerSlam 01, pre-Mania 17. 2001 was a hell of a year.
I have no pre-9/11 memories.
No, you were 2.
My earliest memory, I think it was John Cena against the Big Show at WrestleMania 20.
U.S. title match opened the show.
That was probably my earliest memory.
Great match. Not great match. Terrible match. Lousy match. But
that was all right.
Coronation of Cena, his first big WrestleMania win after they cut him from the show the year before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wish I could have gone to Mania 20. I'd rather have gone to 40, though. I'm glad we went to 40.
Yeah.
If I had to see that, I think that Lesnar-Roman match I saw at 34 was worse than the Lesnar-Goldberg at 20, because at least that didn't close the fucking show.
Yeah,
at least
really.
You still got to see the murderer.
True.
Chris Benoit,
yeah. It sucks about Benoit, though, because...
I got over it.
So did I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daniel should have tapped. His son, Chris Benoit, killed his family. God bless him. Do you think he was watching The Shining and he's like, this slaps?
This is pretty good.
This guy knows what he's
aggression.
doing. Did you ever see the movie Chinatown with Jack Nicholson?
No.
Oh, it's a Roman Polanski one. It's great. He's telling this joke, and he's like, there's people walking into his office. He's a private investigator, and there's the woman's behind him, and he goes, and he's telling a dirty joke to his coworkers, and they're like, "Jake, stop." That's the name of the movie, Jake. And he goes, "Jake, stop." And he goes, wait, I didn't get to the best part. So then she says, "Why are you fucking me like a Chinaman?"
I never forget the fucking the movie with not Deliverance. The fuck was it called?
I don't know.
The Irish Mafia movie.
The Irishman? The Departed.
Departed.
Love The Departed.
No ticky, no
laundry.
That was a.
You tell Bruce Lee and the Karate Kids that here in this country we don't add inches to our dick. And he was a snitch the whole time, the fucker.
Yeah, I know.
It's always those guys who are snitches.
I know.
That was such a great movie. And
then
I don't like black people. That's
probably my favorite mob movie.
Oh, it's great.
I ever saw. It's probably my number one.
It's great. I like Goodfellas more.
Bronx Tale's pretty good.
Bronx Tale's fantastic. I mean, you can't go wrong. I hate the glorification of the mob, but some of the movies the best movies from the genre are fantastic. I think it's just because I don't like Italians.
Really?
I hate it. I hate Italians.
You hate everybody though.
Yeah. True. Not Anglo. No, I can't.
What's your least hated race?
I don't have one. I don't really. I mean, I'm indifferent to all of them. I think that I don't care about anybody's race. I just want to go off the stereotypes because it's fun.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why?
When I hear the stereotype on, I crank up the volume.
I passed a racist joke through the goal line today. This guy
At work?
Yeah, it's my buddy
Ooh.
James was talking to me. He was saying,
Yo, Big Jimmy.
He was saying that like the Star Wars movie is based off this Japanese director's movies.
Wow.
And he's saying he was talking to me about it. So I was like, oh, okay. So instead of saying Luke, I am your father, they say Rook, I am your father.
Rook.
And he laughed at
They are going to take you because you are my second child. Wait, no, that's China. Japan.
The Chinese Star Wars, they take Leia would be dead in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So
Oh, Raya. Hello. Princess Raya. And then Chewbacca. Asian Chewbacca. Japanese Chewbacca. Wait, no, I'll do this for a real. All right, this is Chinese Chewbacca. Then Darth Vader. Darth Vader. The goofy little pricks.
These are not the Chinese imperials you're looking for.
Calm the deserts. Remember that from Spaceballs?
Yeah, that's hilarious.
That's been my email. That's my work email profile picture and has been for every job I've ever applied to.
That's hilarious. That's one of the funniest jokes ever.
Oh my! We gotta watch Spaceballs.
Spaceballs is fantastic.
I'm a Mog. I'm half man, half dog. I'm my own best friend. I'm non-binary. I have immunodeficiencies.
He posted that picture today. He said Darth Vader next to a Jewish star, and you said Netanyahu looks good.
Yeah,
that killed me.
Yeah, he's a fucker. He's a prick. These bastards. They're just blowing people up. Like I said,
these are not the Jews you're looking for.
These are not the balloons you're looking for. We've been having a laugh because during the second night of WrestleMania, we stayed here to watch it with Luke's brother Jake and our good friend Marco, who I hope is on the show one day, even though everything he says is indecipherable. I love the guy.
Yeah,
he's a great man. I rate him.
Great guy.
Jake was here sitting, former guest of the show, The Commodore. He was sitting here saying, you know what, Luke, you tell. It's your family.
Well, you brought it up.
He said, one day I'm going to make an OnlyFans page, and it's going to be me in my underwear, and I'm going to be all oiled up, and I'm not going to get naked, but I'm going to be in my underwear, and I'm going to be in a room with a bunch of balloons.
I'm going to call it Jake's Balloons.
And he's just going to rub the balloons all over himself. He's gonna
That's my older brother. I had to look up to him as a child. I had to use him as an example of how to be a man.
And it was very important that he stressed to you he wouldn't be naked. He'd be wearing underwear.
Because that would be gay if he was naked.
Yeah.
It'd be gay.
Well, you know what it is? His rock solid mule might pop the balloons. But he was telling us this. And then on the screen, Damian Priest is winning the world title.
There was the funniest thing he ever said was when he sent me he would send me these, he'd get high and send me these videos of him with a mess. He would take, some girl would leave mascara around at a party. He'd take the mascara and he'd go in the bathroom and it would look horrible, but he'd try to do blackface with a mascara eye makeup bullshit. So it looked horrible.
Yeah, he looked like camouflage.
Yeah, it looks like if you a stick figure and you draw 8 lines on the face.
Yeah,
it was like that.
Oh man,
like, yo, what's up, nigga? How you doing, nigga? It's like, it was hilarious.
And who did he send it to?
He tried to send it to me, and he sent it to some girl he was trying to hit on, and she responded by saying like, "Oh my God, that's so fucked up. I can't believe you would do this." And he said, and his response to that was, his response to sending a girl he liked blackface, a video of him in blackface, his response was, no, I'm not like that.
I'm not one of those.
I'm not like this as you're putting on blackface.
Yeah, he wipes it off. He looks like Roddy Piper. He's got half on.
I know. Exactly. It's like, what the?
Oh, my God. I'm not like this.
I'm not like this.
Well, you saw someone's mascara at a party. They could have fucking face AIDS. You don't even know.
Oh, God. It was so funny.
I love him, man. He's hysterical. And he does. I love that impression he does of your grandmother sucking her own teeth.
Yeah.
Sucking the moisture off her teeth.
Yeah.
He'll just be sitting here going...
That's all she does. She's just driving.
Well, he'll do that in front of me and expect me to get the reference, having never met the woman.
Well, you do get the reference. You do.
I know, because he explained it after. But.
Yeah, I sent her the text of the... let me pull up the text. I sent my grandmother the text of when you sent me the Jewish anti-Semitism bill. And I said...
Oh, this is what it is. You've been feuding with your family about this. Luke's family is very
my
pro-Israel.
my family's very pro-Israel. But here's the thing: my grandfather is even pro-Israel. He hates Jews, and he's pro-Israel.
It's an anomaly. He probably just hates Muslims more. And I'll tell you what, that's not
that controversial.
No, it's not. I mean, he's not being led that far astray. He just needs to see the bigger picture.
But I said, like, these people are against freedom of speech when they passed the anti-Semitism bill. And she goes, ABC News is a branch of the Democratic Party. And I said, who runs ABC?
The Jew boy.
Yeah, she sends me Bible quotes, and she doesn't want.
Yeah, well, that's what the Jews will really do. The Bible. That's
Yeah.
what they
She
hate
sent-
the whole
sent-
second half.
She sent Genesis 12:3.
That's from the Torah as well. It's
I
his
will
verse.
bless those who bless you, quote the Jews, and curse those who curse you, and through you all people on earth will be blessed. And I said, that's not just for Jews, that's for everybody. She goes, he said it to Abraham. And I go, well, I don't think Abraham would be okay with these Israelis shooting off Palestinians' kids' genitals.
Oh, I mean, Abraham was going to kill his kid on a rock.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point.
It shows how sadistic these fucks are. You want that? She probably is just
Some,
scared.
not
of
all,
them.
not all.
No, not all. Some of them are cheap, but I think that
So is talk. Talk is cheap.
talk is cheap, and so are Hebrews. But I
Just jokes, just
jokes, just balloons, Jake's balloons.
Jake's balloons, folks.
Well, the Sixers are done now because the Jews are not going to let them win this game tonight after what we've said.
Well, yeah, that's a good point.
Because, well, I mean, I don't think there's a more Jew fan base than the New York Knicks.
No, that's the most one.
Well, who do you think? The OKC
Yankees?
Thunder?
In basketball?
In any sport,
in
the
any
Jews,
sport?
the Knicks, and the Jews they're in love with each other. They're the only ones who can afford to go into the Garden. I want to go see a basketball at the Garden. I've never done it.
I've never been to the Madison Square Garden.
Oh, you got it. It's great. The seats are very close together up top. But I've been there like probably half a dozen times. You'd have to get 2 seats.
I was suffering during Mania. I was in pain.
You were in pain?
Yeah.
In pain?
Yeah, because I couldn't, like, my legs were just like.
Oh, or as if you like had surgery or something. And we were up at the top, right? But no, it's worse than that. I actually thought the Mania seats were roomy, given the.
Yeah, I mean, I made sure to find like empty seats so I could space, like, spread,
Oh yeah,
man spread, bear spread.
I thought they were roomy. Oh yeah, man spread. I don't know, but the Garden. I've been there for Fish a bunch of times, and I've seen other shows there, but it's like.
I wonder how like.
It's
I
cramped.
completely cut you off there.
No. What I'm getting at is it's cramped. It's like it's very New York.
I wonder how that Vegas Sphere is going to be like with seats.
Cramped.
Oh, is it cramped?
I've heard that it's really cramped, and people get vertigo there.
Yeah, I can imagine. I was getting vertigo at WrestleMania.
All right.
I was.
Vertigo?
I mean, not vertigo. I had to hold on to something as I was standing.
Oh, maybe
I was
vertigo.
getting off balance.
That's vertigo.
Yeah, I was getting. Okay, well, they don't. The fuck.
Hello. Hola.
It was because when Jey Uso came out and they were doing this shit.
Yeah.
I felt the swaying. I'm like, okay, brother, this might be a stiff night.
Day one-ish. On my own. Is that what it is now? On my own since day one-ish.
Yeah.
It's not down since anymore.
No.
But here I want to tell. We bring up this. I'm going out to Vegas in 2 weeks.
Oh,
2
yes.
weeks from tonight is the first Dead show there. I'm very excited. Fish was just there over the 420 weekend. There's been a meme going around lately that Drew Carey said to somebody, "I would put my dick in a blender to go see Fish at the Sphere," and they signed a blender and left it for him.
Wow.
Not actually. Like, he went to the show and had a great time. But
Yeah.
jokingly, they left him a blender. They're great with memes.
Well, I got to go to one.
Go to what?
A Fish show.
Fish? Oh
Yeah.
yeah. You come. They aren't coming to the fucking Man this year. I'm very pissed about
When's
it.
that? Aren't they doing like a festival or something like that?
Yeah, it's in Delaware. You could come to that
When's that?
in August.
Okay.
Yeah, come. That'll be a fun time. That'll be a lot of people we know are going to be there. Pabsky's going. I think Sam took off work. He'll be there.
Yeah.
I'm sure we could get Kane to go for a day. The Fish Festival, it's going to be great. I'm trying to decide whether to, like, I'm not camping there. Some people like to go and camp.
Oh God, I don't want to.
I'd rather camp on the Penn campus than camp at fucking.
I don't want to. I don't think I'd ever like camping.
No. Well, I'd like it if I went with like our friend Dan. Dan is great at camping. He goes, I'd like it for the nature. I'd like it for the if you were alone, but I wouldn't want to be around a bunch of fucking wooks.
Wooks?
That's what they call it. The white guys. With,
Yeah.
They look like Chewbacca.
I thought you meant Wookiees.
Yeah, well, that's where it comes from because they look like if they were the hippies who dress like the QAnon shaman.
Yeah.
They call them wooks.
Wooks. Oh, yeah. You did tell me that. Yeah.
And
they're playing with Fish. Fish is playing, I think, in Philly, September 13th.
No, they aren't.
I think they're playing the Wells Fargo Center.
No, they aren't.
They aren't. They aren't.
No.
Ween is. I don't know
Ween.
why Ween is. Yeah.
Ween. People like Kowalski loves Ween.
Yeah.
Ween. Everybody I know who likes Ween is like they're violent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I like Fish. The big jam. And then do you know Widespread Panic?
I've heard the name.
Their fans are like hillbilly. It's like the most Leonard Skinner-ish version of the jam bands. Billy's more just it's bluegrass stuff. So that's more so. It's like they're different kind of hillbillies.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
odd. Belt buckles are more the widespread type, I believe, and then Billy is like meth fan. A lot of meth fans. A lot of chicks like Billy.
Really?
Oh my God! You go to see some of these. I saw them last year in fucking Baltimore. Who would have thought there were hot chicks in Baltimore, Maryland? They're fucking walking around, and it's like, look at this ass. Look at this cock-sucking ass.
Oh yeah.
I'd beat a woman to death with a shoe.
I've been thinking about doing that with the woman I'm texting on Tinder. It's been so brutal.
Black?
No.
Oh, Lukey!
Two. I think that
Chinese.
They're all white. No.
All right. Look at you go. I mean, I don't approve. Now I think less of her.
Of course.
Yeah.
They're just so boring.
Women are awful.
But how do you? I hate the talking stage of. I hate.
Just say, do you want to go get something to eat or something? The move on those apps. I don't even really use them. It's even if you do this in person, it really gets them. It's like you ask them out for coffee because then they think you're not trying to sleep with them on the first date.
Yeah.
And then the second date you're in.
Yeah.
If you say let's go get coffee, and then the next time you go for a movie or something, you make an excuse for them to come in, and then they're ready. They respect. They think, and it's not even that they respect. They think you're a gentleman. It's that they feel like maybe they're ugly because you didn't want to fuck them the first time.
Oh yeah.
It's all about planting the seed of doubt.
Look
for
at
these
that.
women because these women are not. They're not smart. That's the thing about women. They're not bright. They only want, like, you look at someone like Pete Davidson who's ugly as sin. He fucked Ariana Grande.
Ugly as sin's a great phrase. I love that. He's ugly as sin.
He's a sick ticket. He fucked Ariana.
He's a sick ticket.
But that guy can fuck anyone for life because Ariana's a huge star. And it's like, now this is what I like.
She's a ditz.
Right, but it's like, well, if good enough for Ariana, good enough for me. I'll have this story forever now.
Yeah.
It's like Gene Simmons going back to him. This is one thing he said that I actually like, and I like that he had the guts to say it. With men, if you're trying to set a man up with with a female friend, it's like, well, what does she look like? But if it's a woman, the first question she asks is, what does he do?
Yeah.
Because they like status. There's nothing wrong with that. That's just what they like. The same way men like looks and a quiet mouth.
Yeah.
But
that's exactly it. Because I always would rather. I had this debate. I'd rather have sex with a really attractive woman in a wheelchair than an unattractive woman that's not in a wheelchair. How would you feel?
Yeah, because how could they get away?
No, come on, no.
Oh man, there's an episode of My Name Is Earl where Earl sleeps with a deaf woman so they could rob her.
Oh my god.
No, he sleeps with her after when he's trying to make up to her. He robs her because he finds out he's deaf. They break in and steal all her shit. Or she's deaf. I'd love to rob a deaf. I've never burglarized. I would never do it. I don't like stealing.
Well, yeah, of course. No, you're a golden child.
Yeah, I'm Asian.
You are, yes.
Well, you know what happened in a country like this? They cut off hand. They chop hand off. Blood squirt out. Blood squirt out like hose. Oh, speaking of that, another update on our terrible landlord, our property
Oh, yeah,
group.
I didn't hear about this in person.
Sandy, Sandy
Cheeks.
She looks like the woman who shot Selena in the movie.
Oh, she does look like
Yolanda,
that. Yeah.
in real life.
Yes.
I love that they had fucking Angie from George Lopez playing.
Oh yeah,
Selena's
that was perfect.
Mom.
That was perfect.
But Sandy's in here. The people moved out next door. It's empty.
Really?
Yeah, so now I don't have to get stressed out about whether the piano playing's waking somebody.
They were crazy. That was a Somalian guy.
Maybe that's why there was so much banging. Did you hear a lot of banging? Maybe they were bringing stuff through the last week or so.
Yeah, maybe.
But she was there, and I think I brought this up on the show in the past, but our fire alarm just keeps beeping. The one in the common area by the mailboxes, it just and you have to go push a button to stop it, but then it wouldn't even stop with that. I finally got it to stop because I just punched it a bunch of times the other day.
Yeah.
That's the bad part about sleeping out here is you can hear it.
Yeah.
And I fucking punched it, and then I saw her in the empty apartment, and I walked by, and then I said, "Wait a minute, I'm going back." And I went back, and I said, "Hey, how are you? Is anybody gonna fix that fucking fire alarm?" And she said, "I just called about it now." And I said, "Oh, good." Then I came in and took a nap. Then you called me and said, "Let's do the pod."
Oh, okay.
That's my evening so far, people.
Well, we got the Sixers coming on at 0900.
What time's it now?
5:12 on my laptop. That's not correct.
At what time are we at for the show?
8:12. We're at 45 minutes.
All right, what should we talk about for the last 15?
Well, let's think of a movie.
Oh, yeah, we'll do the movie.
Let's do... Oh, God.
The Departed?
Okay.
It's all about genders, previous genders. The dun, and I chop my dick off, and then, and I'm trans, and then I'm a transvestite, and I chopped on my dick. All right.
No pussy, no testosterone.
Hey, I don't want you running anymore. I don't want you running any more hormone deals with your dumbass cousin either. Then what up? Hey, are you trannies from Providence? Did you see? He says, "Are you fellas from Providence?" And he starts beating them.
Yeah.
I like when Anthony Anderson gets shot.
And the whole murder gets blamed on him. Everything is blamed on him at the end.
Yeah, he's black.
You could take the movie out of Boston. You can't take the Boston out of the movie.
A great Boston movie. I believe I brought it up on the show again before. Gone Baby Gone. Ben Affleck directed. Casey Affleck starred in it. That's a fucked up one. That's a good one. Morgan Freeman's in it.
What's it about?
About a girl who goes missing and them trying to find her.
Okay.
There's a ton of great lines. Ed Harris. Do you like Ed Harris?
I don't even know who that is.
You'd know him if you saw him. Bald guy. He's so funny in it. He's wearing like this hairpiece, and it's he goes. He's a cop, like a crooked cop. He's drinking. He just admits to Casey Affleck. He goes, "I planted evidence once." Casey Affleck's not even a cop. He just says, "Well, he's drinking." But he goes, "Listen, there are two sides. You hit a kid. You abuse a kid. You're not on my side, and I'm gonna lay you the fuck out." Meanwhile, this guy's planting evidence on people. Fucking. He ends up getting shot.
That's a shame.
Oh, I ruined it. Well, actually, that's not even the big thing, but he gets shot.
Did you ever watch that See No Evil movie with Kane?
Yeah, May 19th.
I haven't watched that in a while.
It's a piece of shit.
Probably will, yeah.
I again, as we talked about, I haven't.
Right now, that'd be called See No Genders.
Yeah. See all of them.
See all of them.
I see them all. I see every gender. Yeah, The Departed. It would be about a heterosexual white male infiltrating a transvestite group while a Satanist tried to infiltrate a church.
Yes.
While a Chinese guy tried to infiltrate with the virus. And then they mix it all up, and I don't know. There would be some kind of woke way to make it. I don't know how they do it. Maybe The Departed was a bad choice for that because
maybe it was.
The Departed would be about severed cocks. It'd just be a fucking still shot for an hour and a half. Yeah, the dissector, the chopped off, the removed.
What's another movie we can do?
Oh man, it's almost we've done what 27 of these shows.
Yeah.
I guess we're out of movies. 27 movies.
Yeah, we're out of movies forever.
Let's do Tarzan.
Okay.
It'd be a black lesbian, bald. Jane would be a femboy.
Okay.
Non-binary, male presenting. The gorilla would be played by Viola Davis. What? The orangutan would have free the nipple.
The orangutan would be played by Viola Davis with orange hair.
Yeah, it'd be like one of those Eddie Murphy things. Yo, Strick, how come Eddie Murphy always playing orangutan?
I hated all those Eddie Murphy
the stand-up.
No.
Oh, good, yeah. I hated those Nutty Professor, the Clumps.
I hated that movie.
Yeah,
my mom loved it, but I fucking hated Nutty Professor. Hercules. Now they'd say, Andy Fauci. And instead of being fat, he'd be really skinny. Or no, he'd take Ozempic.
Yeah.
He'd take Ozempic.
Billy Gardell.
Yeah.
He's so unfunny to me, Billy
Oh, my
Gardell.
God.
I hate Mike and Molly. He was funny on Yes Dear. Did you ever watch Yes Dear?
No, I never watched that one.
It probably doesn't hold up. None of the people really went on to anything of prominence, I don't think. Did you like According to Jim? I always thought that was boring as heck.
I never watched that. Billy Gardell is actually in a sitcom that it's pretty funny. It's called
Bob Hart's Arbashola.
I love that show. I don't watch the show. I watch the clips on TikTok, and it's very funny. It's so because it's so fucking stupid.
Yeah,
So
interracial
it's like,
sex.
Abishola, you're eating a cat's. What are you eating today? Oh, Bob, we were eating cat skull. Oh, okay. I never had that before. Let's give it a try. And it's like it's so stupid. It's like
I'm trans. That's. I mean, listen. This in one day that'll be problematic because it'll be like an immigrant he had a holdover.
Yeah,
he forced her into this relationship, and it's like, well, if she were in her home country, she'd be forced into a surgical table to have her clit cut off at birth. And by surgical table, I mean tree stump.
Yeah, it's like it makes no sense too because like a Chicago businessman falls in love with an African nurse. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what he calls her when they do it.
Abishola.
Yeah. Yo, I'd like to have a show of my cock and balls, bro. I'll be telling you. I'll be on my.
Yeah, show my cock and
Yeah,
balls.
show it, Billy. Show it. Yeah, lift up your gut.
Dan Cabby.
Lift up your guts, Billy.
What about here's a good movie. What about Little Rascals?
Never seen it.
Okay, what about fuck, I lost all the movies I had.
Well, all right. What about Saw?
Okay, Saw.
And we can't make any trans jokes. Jigsaw.
You got a box with 3 keys. One of them unlocks your cock.
I'm sick of seeing these posts of it's like, oh, I need a bad goth mommy, and then they post a picture of a girl who looks like Jigsaw.
Yeah, it's ugh. People are just so fucked up nowadays. They love being crude, ugly people.
I'm a crude guy.
You're not crude.
I'm
like,
rude, crude, and lewd. I'm
but
like
you're
Kimmy Gibbler.
But no, Kimmy Gibbler from what? From Full House?
Yeah, they say that in an episode where they have the band. You ever see the one where they have the band, Stephanie? Where they say, they sing, I saw the sign. I tried to sing like a teenage girl. But they can't play. They're too focused on their image. And they say, we need a 4th member. What about Kimmy Gibbler? She's rude, crude, and lewd. She's perfect. And then Danny Tanner rapes her.
No. Who else was on that show? I loved Full House. Uncle Joe. DJ. Who was Stephanie?
There's an episode of Tosh where he says, all right, we'll be here next week. DJ Tanner's in here. It should be a full house.
I love Daniel Tosh.
Me too. Yeah, the Olsen twins, even though they played one, Michelle, you got it, dude.
Whatever happened? Why would they were controversial for a period of time?
They got out of the public eye. Now it's all about Elizabeth and her big jugs.
What did she do?
She's been in Marvel. She's that woman in the fucking.
Oh, that's right. She is Black Widow. Yeah.
No, that's Scarlett Johansson.
She's WandaVision.
WandaVision. Yeah. She's there's that scene.
She's
where
that was a twin on Full House.
No, that was their younger sister.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the other the twins are in like fucking fashion or something.
Oh, that's right.
They're probably drug addicts. I hope one of them dies.
Are they drug addicts?
I don't know. Who cares?
Yeah, Michelle was the best. You said it. You
got it, dude.
And then she had a
They
black.
probably fucked each other. The whores. They're grown women now.
The Olsen twins.
Yeah, they're grown women. They're 40 years old. They're rich. They're elites. The Olsen twins fucking each other in the ass while John Stamos films. Fucking Greek. And then hey girls, cut those pubes. And then Rebecca Donaldson, here, I'm gonna get you into the best fashion school in the world. Come on. Yeah, and then who's that?
Who's Rebecca Donaldson?
Lori Loughlin.
Oh, that's right. She was hot.
Oh.
Bing, bing.
I would hold her on here on this couch and suffocate her between the cushions just to do it.
There you go.
I'd like to kill a woman. No, that's just in character. That used to be a Full House at 9, Cosby's at 10, Fresh Prince at 11 for me. That was the Nick at Night lineup.
That was a great Nick at Night lineup.
Cosby Show is phenomenal. Is that still on Paramount Plus? Do you know?
I don't know.
I might put a little Cosby show on after the Sixers tonight.
Cosby's show was great. Phenomenal.
Yeah, Cosby.
Phenomenal.
Vanessa.
There was a woman on Fresh Prince that I thought was very hot, but
Hillary.
No, it wasn't Hillary. It was somebody else.
When Tyra Banks was on?
No, not Tyra Banks. She
Ashley?
was light-skinned.
Yeah. Miss Tatiana Ali.
Maybe?
Ashley? I didn't think she was hot at all. The new Aunt Viv was hot. The light skin.
Oh, yeah.
Aunt Viv. I would have wrecked her. The bitch. The whore.
Hillary was hot, actually. On
Karen
Fresh Prince.
Parsons? Yeah, I like when Trevor jumps off the fucking bridge to propose to her.
I always liked the butler.
Jeffrey.
Miss Master William.
Remember when he wins the lottery and it's a joke and he jumps on the table? I quit! I quit! I quit! I quit! If we made that show, Lakshmi would play the butler, Jeffrey.
Yes. Otis and Luke.
Master Lucas.
Are you Will or am I?
All right, so which of us would be Carlton and Will?
I'd be Carlton. You'd be Will.
Uh,
Uncle Phil would be Jay Yoder.
Guys,
Will.
you're only here because I want to keep getting ass from my wife, Will.
Then Nicky, Master Nicky. That's the kid who was born halfway through.
What do you mean?
Nicky, the brother. He was born halfway through. That's why they switched.
Oh, that's right.
Well,
that's
no,
right.
she hated Will in real life, but after that they switched, I believe, after
Yeah.
she gave birth. That'd be played by Raph.
Oh, true.
Raph Amir.
Yes.
There's an episode, you know tell the story about the Mr. Fairy universe from Fairly Odd Parents. How that's been in your head.
It's when the episode of Fairly Odd Parents when Cosmo turns ugly somehow, and he has to put the bag over his head, and he's trying to fly somewhere, and you hear him say, "Here I come, Mr. Fairy Universe." That's been in my head since that episode came out.
Yeah, you say it every day?
Almost every day.
There's one that I say where Will's getting a present. He goes, "Oh, season tickets to the Clippers." I say that every time I watch the Clippers. Season tickets to the Clippers.
I love another great one is anytime Kitty Foreman screams on that '70s show. It's hilarious. I told you she just starts going crazy.
Remember when Hyde's black father shows up and she goes, "We love our Garfunkel."
She goes, "Oh no, we don't have any subscriptions to Ebony magazine."
You want to watch Roots?
She was the best.
Oh yeah, and then Red fucking her. Kitty, I love the way you insulted those blacks.
Kitty, you keep bending over, I might put my cock in your ass.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, Dad, I want to watch Star Wars. You're a faggot, Eric.
and then this is my impression of them talking to the daughter.
Lori comes back home. Yeah, I just fucked like 8 black guys at Wisconsin.
No, in real life she
University.
died.
Yeah, she died.
I know.
But they always liked it.
Yeah.
Red always liked
Daddy's
her.
little girl, just like real life. The women always get to do whatever they fucking want. Stupid women.
Bob and
Oh yeah, Bob. She recently died. Midge.
died. Yeah, that's right. Midge
Tanya
died.
Roberts. She did some softcore pornography. I used to see her naked.
Bab. And Bob, remember him? Fez was like the drive-through guy.
I bet you he dies soon. By the way, but go on.
Bob?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I like Bob.
I like him too. I'm just saying we all have a time.
Oh yeah, I can see him. Hyde's gonna die before Bob though.
He'll get raped in prison.
Hyde's in prison. Hey, he's
I
done.
hope he gets raped.
He's donezo.
He's a fucking pig. He's a terrible person. Scientology.
Oh yeah.
All right. What do we want to end with?
I don't know. I'm trying to find something. I don't know what to do.
All right. Well, let's give our predictions for the game tonight. 76ers and Knicks. The game will be over by the time we hear it, but we can see who is right. I'm going to predict the 76ers win this one 101-91. I'm going to say that Embiid has 28, 13, and 6 on a not very efficient night shooting, but a great defensive performance.
I can't argue with that.
All right. We'll pick something different.
I
then.
will do different. Okay, I'll do the Sixers and Knicks. I have Sixers 98, Knicks 93.
Oh.
Maxey 37 points.
Oh my goodness. The Tyrese back.
And another Joel Embiid triple-double. I know nothing about basketball.
I'm going to make a triple-double on some bullshit. All right. Thank you for watching.
We'll have a
Ghouls.
guest next week. Take care.
Yeah.